All right, so this is Street Fighter 6. Hopefully this fucking audio works okay. Yeah, we're good. I'm just trying I've been loading this up every single day just to get the thumbnails of the retro games, but I haven't really had time to like play. So we're gonna be doing some PSP stuff in just a minute. I'm using a controller, that's how you can tell I haven't been playing this as much as I want to. It's been too damn tired, man. It's like by the time I get time to play something, it's like I don't know, I don't wanna try too hard. I'm gonna start winding down. Sleep schedule has been completely jacked up too, so it's also related. Oh, it's a Savage Bees. Everybody's favorite Capcom game. Ooh, close. It's like better Xevious. What? What is the point of whatever, man? I don't know if I'm gonna beat Jack. We're just doing the one. That better not be in the top 5,000. It's disappointing. Okay. Well, that's enough of that. I've been using lobby number 6 anytime I'm on here. Or sorry, not lobby, lobby number 7, sorry. It's a member of the Happy cult. Got beefy meat. I've seen some people complaining about having to do these streams here to try to like get achievements, not streams, but on the play in this section, whatever they're called, the daily things. Let's see, where is that? It would be under rewards, I think. Not this, they launched this, but whatever. They'll want you to play Battle Hub matches daily, like right here, win 3 Battle Hub matches from a cabinet. And one of the complaints I saw somebody say, which I'm like, I guess that's fair, is that you don't know who you're playing when you hop in the Battle Hub. You're just kind of playing whoever shows up. I'm okay with that personally. That's what I like. I like that more about the Battle Hub than ranked. I guess casual matches are kind of the same thing, where like you can just sit there and hop in and you don't know who's going to be on the other side of it. Like, you know, you could go to the arcade and you could put your money in a machine, and all of a sudden, like, fucking Daigo could walk in there and be like, I'm gonna put a quarter in this. And you're technically on an equal playing level, you know, the other person's better than you, but, you know, I don't expect to have, like, close matches. A lot of times when I play fighting games, I expect it to just be like, oh, I just want to go in there and I'll get destroyed, but as long as I have a good time, that's what matters, right? Sometimes you don't have a good time, but you never know. Anyway, here we go. Let me fix this too while I'm here. This, these, there we go. I have more games on here than I thought I did. I don't know why I have all of these games. This is very interesting to me. What the fuck is this? Yeah, you wish the DS version of Grid looked like that. You wish. They did call one of these games cute. You had Harvest Moon DS and Harvest Moon Cute. There was a girl I knew who I don't know if she played. Sorry, I didn't know her. It was somebody that when I was in Florida, after I had moved back down there, whatever, I would stop in different arcades, and it was this girl that I would see occasionally that she worked at one of the arcades, and then I think she worked somewhere else, and it was just the thing like I happened to stop in this place, and like I noticed, like we would talk occasionally, but she had a tattoo, and it was the pig from, or sorry, the cow from Harvest Moon, like that specific design. Heracles. Ew. What? Hop the movie? Oh shoot, I forgot about Hop. I don't know. I remember this coming out. I remember this getting re-released because it was like you would hear some people on podcasts occasionally be like, "Oh man, they're bringing back Hoshigami," and people are like, "What? Hot Wheels beat that." This looks like the most like bargain bin kind of game. The humans meet the ancestors. What is this? Is this some movie I didn't know about? Looks like Lemmings. This right here, let me see. This is 505 games. I think there was something with this series where I remember playing IL-2 Sturmovik on PC. Um, I got into that. Like I got into flight games when I was in like a freshman or whatever in high school, and this series is really cool. But I think this came out later. I feel like on the 360 or something like that, and it had the flight stick, and I think that's when like Mad Cat started to like they went too far, they flew too close to the sun. It might not be that game. I do believe there was a flight sim though that they had where it was like, oh, why are you guys making a flight sim with a full flight stick? Because their fight sticks were doing the arcade sticks were doing pretty good. So I guess they thought, people are gonna want flight sticks too. Okay. Kiwi. It's fucking dog and fucking teething, man. This is the problem. It's like he's teething, but he has all these toys for teething, but it's not enough. It's never enough. You try a canvas curse. I don't know. We're gonna go with this. I don't know why this is the first game I'm gonna load for the DS. Oh lord. No, what is going on here? Oh, fuck, man. I don't know. I have no clue what's happening here. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know what just happened or why that happened. It was like I was trying to load something in the background. Like it didn't detect that the game was loaded. Could have just been that. Hit L2 to try to switch the screens. I see. This is a nightmare. I'm trying to. I could use my damn even if I use the little touchscreen thing I have or whatever, the little touchpad. It's down here under my fight sticks. Like, I think I'd still have the same issue. This is the problem with DS games in general. Is like, they all want you to tap stuff. I don't want to fucking tap anything, man. Holy smokes. This looks great. This looks good. We have Mario. No, you don't need Mario Kart. That Mario Kart game is $40. Why don't you get this nice M&M's game? You love M&M's. You love M&M's. This is great. That's all you need. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? This is not gold. Look at how long this track is too. Oh my god. For who? Who is this for? That's an oil slick? Oh my god, this sucks. It's like they got the idea that, like, man, people sure do like this Mario Kart. But they don't, like, they didn't understand why they're like, oh, well, you can jump in Mario Kart. It's like, it's not about jumping. Like, you use the jumping to drift. You're not just jumping because you like jumping. And, like, when you jump here, like, it seems like it negates any kind of movement that you have. Like, you're just, nope. See that right there? I just strafed in a car. Oh, man. I'm not even halfway through the lap yet. This is terrible. I understand why it's one lap, though. Also, that rocket looks a little bit thick. If we're being honest. Fucking kidding me? Fucking kidding me right now. Ow! This is terrible. I can't do this. I can't, it won't let me make this damn jump. I don't know if I need to back up, maybe I just don't have enough momentum. Wrong, I'm looking forward. Detect your game better. No. I can't do this jump, it won't let me do this jump. There's no way this game has this kind of copy protection. I don't know what to do. I have no clue what to do. I feel like I'm timing the jump right. Unless you have to time it like, no. Maybe you time it when you go off? You time it when you go off the ramp. Like, why? We're good, I can still catch up. With this giant dick going across the entire track. Cool, I got another one. You don't jump the ramp, you jump after. This is awful. But it's okay, because apparently the AI up there, besides the green car, they're also doing equally terrible. I missed that packet, I mean, it was on the side. Oh, gosh. Why would you get... Whatever. You don't... When your race is one lap, you don't need an oil slick. Because that would be for the cars that are approaching you from behind. But if there's only one lap, what difference does it make? If you're ahead of them, you're ahead of them. If they're not behind you, it's not going to do anything. Like, if I use that there on that car, they're not a problem. None of these cars here are a problem. Look at the green one. Look at how far ahead it is. How far ahead it is. Jumping off. You jump in the air. It's kind of like, if you've played Donkey Kong Country, there's the way that you can roll off the ledges and then jump in the air to get a little bit more distance. It works the same as that. Meow. I could still catch up. Terrible. This is terrible. Choose a vehicle. Once I can see the unavailable vehicles, why? What on earth would I need these for? That's a realistic go-kart. That's not road legal. Fuck me, man. Hold on. Oh my goodness, man. My damn dog was like chewing up the shoe. Alright, well, whatever. It's enough I backed out of the right thing. There we go. Let's give this game 5 stars. We're not doing that. They made so many games for the DS, and I don't know why. I understood why they had the educational games. Do I have, ooh, what's this? I was thinking in my head, I was like, what's that quote from Anchorman? I think a nostalgia, but it's they have that huge work meeting and they're sitting there and they're talking about like, oh, we're gonna have to, you know, have a little bit of diversity going on here. And the guy's like, what's diversity? And Will Ferrell's like, I think diversity was a big boat during the Revolutionary War, something stupid like that. Oh man. Forgotten Sands. Is this the one based on the movie? What the fuck is this? I don't know. I really don't remember the DS library like that. Like, I know I had that Katsui Death Label game. Oh, you got this. I don't know if this is on the list. Get these watch this pop up. Let's evaluate this list. Retro Game Challenge should be up here at the very top where it says, it should say best games ever, and then Retro Game Challenge should be right there. There goes my dog. He's running off at something. This game, this came out back when I was listening to look at that. There's achievements for this. Time period. It's like maybe 2008, 2009 or something like that. I think I was still living here. This is 2007, but I didn't hear about this until later. It's not that. It's everything. It's the best game ever. But I was listening to what is it? Like all the 1UP, the website 1UP, they had a bunch of podcasts. There was a podcast called Retro Force Go. There's a podcast called The Video Game Show or something like that. This is probably like, I feel like this is before Joe Rogan was doing anything. Where I don't give a damn what my name is. Alright, go with J. Anyway, so listening to those podcasts, especially the 1UP ones, they had people that used to write for EGM were part of the staff, and they would be on podcasts talking about stuff. And when this game came out, they were like so surprised because they had like fake magazines in the game that featured some of them in it, like their actual, it was clones of them. It was like, you know, instead of like somebody's name being like, oh, let's just say like a James Chen, it would be like James Jaw. It would make sense to be in
gamers around the world with retro game challenges. You have been chosen for his all-new game challenges from his home turf, the 80s.
The first game is a flying up game, but it's a game that's like a, it's like, I would say it's mini games, but they feel like they're fully fleshed out. Like there's this, which is like, I think it's a Galaga game it starts off with. There is a, they have an RPG in here, but I think it's like a full RPG, but what they want you to do, they don't want you to like play the game. I think you can. I think it's coded to be a full game, just like a generic, like, whatever. But they, if you read the magazines, they'll give you like clues and like, oh hey, if you shoot these things, you can warp ahead or whatever. This is Game Center CX. I used to love watching this show. Like I had downloaded a ton of episodes of this when they had translated it into English. I think they had dubbed it, and there's also subs. Just downloaded a bunch of those, and I had like the Angry Video Gamer, like the first like 40 or 50 videos. I remember losing the internet, and I would just watch those shows just over and over and over, along with like movies and stuff that I had. He said no retreat, no surrender. Just saying. Peewee. Peewee, what are you doing? Who the fuck is my dog? Does he show up on this thing? You can see him back there. Look at this shit that he's doing. This is why my floor is a mess. This is why I have to clean my floor every like 2 or 3 days, because you find shit to rip up. Peewee, no, come here, come here, hey buddy. Are you thinking about it? Maybe. I see you. I'm looking at you. Hey, buddy. This is how he gets every time. It's this time of night. This is why it's like pointless for me to sleep right now. Anyway. Some stupid fucking flyer for whatever. Holy shit. Crackhead dog literally just ran straight into the wall. Oh my goodness. So I tucked him in. Can I get a picture of him? He's not moving. Oh, whatever. Gotta shoot down insectors. Alright. Look at those little plastic storage bins in the corner. They're gone now. That's me from the future. It's a lot of talking. It's quite a bit of talking. I think there's a game on the DS. I think it's the DS. I get the DS and 3DS mixed up, but Contact. I believe that was the game that I bought and I was having a lot of fun with, and I came up here to visit and I brought my DS with me. And somebody saw it and it's like, oh, what's that? Is that a DS? Like, yeah. And the dude starts messing around with the game and fucking deletes my save. It's like, cool. Cool beans.
Game on! Good luck, man!
I don't know why having a game like this on the DS was like, it was so cool. I guess because, like, at the time, they didn't have, there was no virtual console on the DS, from what I remember. They had it for the 3DS, they had it for the Wii, there was nothing on the DS. So you'd only get, like, you know, little compilations every now and then or whatever.
Alright!
Alright. Chill, Pee-wee. Yeah, the magazines will give you clues like, oh, hey, on the asteroid stage, if you only shoot the big asteroid, when it explodes, it's like, oh, it'll do this, and you can warp to whatever, or stuff like that, and it makes it so if the game's like, oh, you have to clear you have to clear 15 stages. Like, man, how do I do that? You find out these little like secrets from the video game magazines, which again is how stuff was back in the days, back in the olden times. See, now he's chewing one of his actual bones.
Alright!
You got some fast thumbs. Yeah, if you want to know more about games, I have game magazines in the bookshelf you can read. I've got game magazines in the bookshelf behind me. I use them for pro tips in case I ever have to go back and play Army Men Stars as Heroes 2. And trying to think about like what I have. I remember there was a kid passed away back when we were in high school, but he had old magazines times like 2003ish, and he would sell them to me, and he thought it was weird because he used to always want to throw them away. He's like, I will give you $5 for any old video game magazine. I was like, if it's a little bit older, I will give you like $7. So he would just bring the shit to me. Okay, we're gonna back out. Game is good though. The game is gold. 5. There's a sequel, but I don't know. Rhythm Heaven. Let's see if this is unplayable. Whoops. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have loaded Rhythm Heaven. We're not loading Rhythm Heaven because I got to use the touch thing. It's gonna cause all sorts of issues here. Oh look, it's Ridge Racer DS. They put a babe on the cover. And she doesn't look Japanese. That's interesting. Does this game have an intro? Zero out of 21 achievements. Disappointing. Disappointing. That's a cute little car. $1,000 RPM. 2 rank. Rank 1. Okay. This came out before, I'm assuming the PSP ones did. Yo. Like, if you played this on an actual DS, there would be a barrier there, but as a result, it looks like her hands are like this. Little T-Rex hands. Alright. Let's go, Mr. Driver. Grand Prix. Yes, I don't want to think. I remember this now. Okay. I remember this. I remember seeing this game in magazines at least because of the little wheel on the bottom. I thought that was a really cool touch.
All right, this is gonna be a great race. 2 laps to go.
Seeing that wheel down there is actually kind of messing with my head because I want to touch it. This would have been, so if you got a DS, most people got Mario 64, and I think that game came with a little thumb nub thing. It was like it looked like a wrist strap, like the straps that you would have for like the Wii controllers, but you use the strap. Didn't know this at the time. They wanted you to put it on the console on the bottom of the DS and then use the little touchpad on it so it worked like an analog stick. I won't be having any of that. I don't know how to drift in this one. It feels weird. The steering, I guess because they probably want you to use a little touchpad down there, but the steering feels a little bit off too. There we go. We're good. We did it. We turned sideways. That's how you beat a Ridge Racer. It's Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. Turn sideways, car. Man. This is super sensitive. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it really does feel like they want me to use the little thing down there in the bottom. The most Ridge Racer move. I lost like I lost 4 momentum there, but like you would assume after how bad that drift went, because I didn't try to stop myself, you'd assume I'd be way further back. But
Okay, it's the last stretch. Keep going.
ugh. Dumb. No, that's
You did it! You're the champion!
yeah. I mean, that's how it works. And it's just the timing and the drifting and stuff is always a little bit different. At least from my experience. Like, alright, there's a lot more grip. We can do this. Let's go with the Pac-Man car. Anyway, in some games it's like you do it a lot faster.
3,
What the
2,
fuck?
1, go!
I love Downforce. This is my favorite song.
All right, this is gonna be a great race. 3 laps to go.
They even do the little trailing breaks here. It's so cute. Favorite Ridge Racer thing. Oh my goodness, there we go. I feel like you have more control over the car in the PSP one. Rank 7. What do they think this is? GTA or Gran Turismo? I'm sorry. Rank 8. Gosh darn it. There's the babe. Here's the giant billboard of a woman's face nobody knows besides the people in this specific racing circuit. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Two laps to go. There goes Pee-wee. Running up the stairs again. I'm like tapping the gas, like trying not to completely lose control of the car. I don't know. This is okay. Probably for a DS racing game, it's probably pretty good. I don't know. Like, it does move fast, I will give it that. The controls, man. Knowing the PSP one is out there, it's very hard to go back to this. If I play this one before the PSP one, it'll probably be okay. I don't like the fact that you hit stuff and you don't slow down, because a lot of times for me, like, slowing down is what gives me the ability to get control back. It's like, oh, I hit this wall too hard, but I was driving too recklessly. But here it's just like, oh, whatever, just play bumper cars. There's that guy in NASCAR that did that, where I think like something was happening. He's like, I'm gonna grind against the wall to slingshot my car forward. This is what it feels like you could probably do in this game. You're like, where'd you get that idea from? He's like, I just did it in the game once. Holy shit. This fucking dog keeps grabbing shit and bringing it up here to chew it up. It's not the stuff that he's chewing up that matters, it's the fact that he's chewing it up in my room. Oh my goodness, man. I can do that right there, and I don't feel like I'm at a huge disadvantage for doing it. What are you doing? Pee-wee, what are you doing? Why are you doing?
Get it! You're the champion!
Too late. Too late. That's alright. Alright. So the PSP ones, man, they just blow that one away to me. It's very tough. It's unfair. It's an unfair comparison. But that's how it is, you know. Soccer hooligans. I remember this being a thing, SBK. The PSP ones are so good. The last stream I did, it ended up being me just streaming Ridge Racer 2 on PSP for like 25 minutes or something like that, which wasn't the plan, but man, the game is good. Look at this. They wanted snowboard kids to be a thing so bad. Do I have the Tony Hawk games on here? I don't. Oh, Tetris DS. I used to do that all the time in Tetris DS. This is one of the games that's better than I think it is, right? The thing about the PSP game, yes, is that for some reason, the one thing I don't like about it is that it has like, Rage Racer has the same problem where they tried to make the game look more realistic, and it ends up making the game look kind of boring at times. But at the same time, it's like, well, this is like, it's like you're driving through like a beach area, and you can see the beach off to the side, but it's like, why does everything have like this, like, it's like somebody like took it and then put like a shade of gray over the whole thing. Well, I have Aliens in the Attic on my PC. This was a movie too, wasn't it? I love how many forgotten movies probably have games that people put time into making. I think this was supposed to be decent. Let's see. Is this on the list? Let's see if this made the list. I'm gonna drag the list over to here. Pimp My Ride. Pimp My Ride. Here's what got me to look at this list and think like, this is definitely a Christina list. It says Carjack Streets. That's a game that I know nobody would ever come across, but I'm pretty sure you just saw it in some video. You're like, you gotta find that there, Carjack Streets. That right there is the most like redneck, like having to go to like a store. I am looking for that there, Carjack Streets. It's like a Grand Theft something, I think. You know, it's one of them their driving games. Hey, you might have it over there. Hey, y'all got that there Bigfoot collision course? Oh man. No, don't make me I don't want to touch anything. Stop making me touch stuff. Oh man. You know what's funny about that too is like I could imagine going to a store and like I want to say I bought a movie from Pet Boys like 2 years ago. I was sitting in the waiting room and for some reason they had movies there for the holidays, and that was I think it might have been like what the fuck was that movie? It might have been The Last Dragon. I think I got that from a Walmart though. I don't know. Open the fucking door, you piece of shit. Holy shit. Aw, don't do that. This is, you know what this is? This is the perfect game to like be laying in bed with a DS and actually like sitting there and like playing. I feel like if I'm sitting there and like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go like this. Oh, it's dark. I'm playing it like this. Okay. But sitting here playing on the PC is like, oh, this is weird. Holy shit. Oh, they do have, we gotta run. Is this from Way Forward? I should have checked in the beginning. This has some Way Forward vibes. Oh my goodness, they have a lot of talking. I can respect it. It's just a stupid cat. I'm pretty sure that's the desired reaction. That's cute. This Turok sounding music here. Trying to build tension in 2D games is very tough. Can I? Oh! They got a crawl or whatever, like crouch walking animation. That's pretty nice. Definitely feels like a Way Forward game though. Oh no. The UPP are behind this. I knew it. I knew it was them. Even if it wasn't them, I knew it was them. Like some kind of robotic cop. You want me to think? It's too late for me to think. It is 10:47. It's not the hundreds of doors thing that's weird. To me, it's the problem is a lot of boys talking. But I mean, you know, sometimes maybe that's okay. I gotta jump like an idiot. You have to leave this dude here? Is that what they're trying to tell me? They want me to use a team of people. I want to do that. I can't. Damn. Oh well. Well, this seems okay. It's Sega, but yeah, it is way forward. See, you can look at the games that that company makes, and you're like, this is a way forward game. I think that's the people that made the Shantae games, and they've done a lot of really cool stuff. Asphalt. I remember sitting in the break room at Target, and somebody was in there. It was the person I sold my my Switch Lite to, and she had I thought she was playing a game. You know, she's like, "Oh man, thank you so much for this," because she didn't have any games at home, and but she's into games, and she was there playing fucking Asphalt 8. I was like, "What game is that?" She's like, "Oh, it's the 8th one." I was like, "Oh." It's like, for some reason, her saying that, just I knew exactly what she was talking about. Biker Mice from Mars. Why? Why did this come out on this system? Whoops. Full pat. Got you covered. Criterion. Criterion Licensing Limited. That's interesting because that means that's a different Criterion. There's the Criterion that made like the Burnout games back in the day that got merged into EA. And then there's also the Criterion Collection, which is like the film thing, and that almost sounds like it's closer to them. So we got Throttle, Vinny, and Moto. This was a cartoon. This was when I realized, like, I was young too, but this is when I was like, man, maybe not all cartoons are good. You know, I knew that like there was educational cartoons, but this came out and I was like, this looks stupid. Fucking name is Throttle. Get fucked. Because there was this. This is what got me to start renting games and just playing games more and reading magazines and books and stuff. Was like, this was out, the G.I. Joe Extreme with the G.I. Joes that look like they're on like steroids or whatever. I think Mighty Max had a cartoon. There's all sorts of stupid cartoons back then, but none of them appealed to me at all. And they felt to me as a kid, I was like, oh, you guys are trying to make something that's cool, but it's not cool. You know what kids love? Kids love fucking bikers. They love the mice. They love fucking Mars. They love space. What if we had some space biker mice? Yeah, we'll call it space biker mice. That's how you end up with the biker mice from Mars. The only logical way. This seems okay though. It's not what I'm expecting. I'm expecting this to be a straight up racing game, and I guess it is. I'm a fucking life bar. I'll pick Vinny for this. Vinny can handle this. I don't care. I don't care. Oh. What? Ow, ow. You know what? Playing this game for an extended period of time and listening to these sound effects, there's so many things I would rather do. Hello? Hello? Like, what are these? What is this? It moves okay. Like, it's fluid and all. It's not like... You gotta double jump. This game is instantly good. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's also not like... There's some games. There's some games that in my head, I feel like they're games that are designed to be played in the back seat on a car trip. Like you got kids in the back seat and they're blasting this, and you're like, could you turn that down? And all you hear is like, oh, what? What is this? This is the worst. These are the worst pain sound effects, man. You're so much. They're on the moaning. Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. They're on the verge of moaning. They're just like, ah. Oh my god. I'm dying here. I was not ready for this. I thought I was ready for this. I was not ready for this at all. Holy shit. Alright. They gave my dude like a normal sound. I guess that wasn't the solution there. I don't know. I have no clue what I would do to get up there. You know what it is that it's the way that they're in pain. It's like stretched out really weird. Oh, there's a button you press. You press up and what is that? Y? Or you just press Y, I don't know. I'm dying here. I think this is going to be the last game for the night because it's almost 11. Holy smokes. I was trying to remember if there were any horror games on DS. There was that one series. What's it called? Ooh, I don't remember what it's called. I think it starts with like a D. I don't think it's Dementia, something like that. Not a game where you play as an old guy. A game where you, I think it's like a first-person adventure-y thingy, and you're in like an asylum. Anyways, it was a game that was around, and I think people were interested in it, but like the game itself was not good. Whoever did this soundtrack went a little bit too hard. It's like they got the guys from System down, like, hey, make a soundtrack from our Biker Mice from Mars game. Like, oh, we got you. Oh, for what? Oh, we heard the soundtrack. So that happened. Are we done? I don't think so. Oh man. This is better than I expected, but it's not like great. It's like everything it does okay. It doesn't do anything good. Which I think is one of the worst things you can say about a game, so. Blades of Thunder 2. Bomberman. Ew. Yeah, this looks okay. Oh, this is one of those nightmare games. So what you would get this game for is because this came out in 2005, it looks like in the bottom down there. All the publication stuff or whatever. But because it has the download play, like I got to the point where I was buying games that had download play, because that way, like if you met somebody else that had a DS on it, you'd be like, oh hey, do you want to play this? Oh, I don't have it. It's like, oh, don't worry about it. You can just, somebody can host the game and the other person like downloads like a really small version of it that lets them just play, like maybe you can only play as like the main character, like a basic character or something like that. But it was pretty cool. It's a cool way to do it. Bomberman Land Touch. Three 3.69, 4.06, 3.72, 3.2. Hey, y'all got that there, I know y'all ain't got their, Bigfoot collision course or, carjack streets, but y'all got that there Calvin Tucker's Redneck Farm Animal Racing Tournament. You know what that stands for? Fart. Like, come on. They had to highlight it on the cover. Like, just let that be its thing. Ew. Wow. What is this? This is not from 2021. Get that ass banned. Anybody that says games from 2021, get that ass banned. Camping mama. Anyway. It is 11, so I'm going to pretend to get ready for bed so I can fall asleep at like 1 and then be like, man, I'm tired later the day at work. All right, I'll